written down the words to say it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused. Turning gold into sand, don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you. How I've tried, written down the words to say it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused. Turning gold into sand, don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch focus away. The things I plan to say. Oh baby, what I am trying to do. I've tried, written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind. Baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection.
Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome in everyone. Hello, hello. So I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was like grabbing things and trying to get things straightened out and for the promo today and all the stuff this week, and it has just been wild. So thank you. As always, for everybody that's hanging out here and joining me in person. If you're watching the replay, I still love you just as much, and I appreciate you watching later on as well. We have a couple of things to go over today, and then we're just going to have some fun. We're going to make 2 cards. This Tuesday is a little bit different than normal. Normally, I have a project from Dana, but this week I'm using the freebie that you receive if you spend $25 or more between right now and actually some of you got it last night, because it does convert over. A little insider secret: it starts at midnight the day of that Tuesday is when it switches over. So technically, hi Jerry, it's so nice to see you too. Oh, I should say hi to everybody. Hello Karen, hello Carrie, hello Dawn, hello Jerry, hello Lisa, hello. They're going by so quick. Hello everyone. So with that being said, we have a whole bunch of different promos that are going on right now, and I want to go over those promos with you. But again, this particular get it at 25 happened at midnight last night, so there's a lot of you that already got it, which is incredible. So hello Pam. So let's go ahead and let's talk about everything that's going on right now. So number one, if you go to the home screen of brutusmonroe.com, the very top, it says inventory reduction sale. So right now we have 2 different inventory reduction sales that are happening right now. 2 different ones, because we have Brutus Monroe product that is part of the inventory reduction sale, which is actually more of like a retirement sale. And then we have the big inventory reduction sale, which is all of the items that are from other brands. So transitioning into our new space and our new kind of way of doing things, we are not going to carry other brands anymore. We will carry a couple little tools and things like that I really love, but you will very rarely see full brands here at Brutus Monroe anymore. You will see, you'll still be able to get the candy and, different things like that. But the branding, as it stands, we will only probably carry at any given time about 100 other products from other brands, maybe even less than that. So with that being said, all of that has to go. So if you click on the very top, it's orange at the top of the Brutus Monroe website. That is the inventory reduction sale where everything is 70% off right now. 70, 75, 80, some things are 90% off. There are still, I believe, 7 or 8 pages there. And we want to try to we want to try to move through all of that by the end of this month. So right now it's 70. It's probably will go to 80 eventually, then most likely to 90. But remember that by the time it gets to 90, there probably won't be much left. So grab that other brands sale. Now also, right now we have a lot of Brutus Monroe that we are reducing the inventory on and retiring completely. So if there are things in there that you love and you'll want to check, that's the big banner that says Brutus Monroe inventory reduction sale. You'll want to make sure you check that as well, because those items are going into the vault. They will not necessarily be gone forever. We usually don't bring them back for at least a year, year and a half. But those items, if you want them, grab them ASAP. Right now, we are looking at about 1 week turnaround for most of the orders because so many of you have been placing orders during the sale, and we, oh, so my goodness, appreciate that. But because of that, right now, we are looking at about a week turnaround time. Let me check my notes and see if I have anything else. Nope, just got to go over the promo stuff. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head down to the table. Does anybody have any questions for me before we head down to the table? Okay. So let's go ahead and let's head down to the top view and let's take a look at what we have going on. So right now, if you spend $25 or more on the Brutus Monroe website from now until next Tuesday, well, Tuesday in the evening, you will receive the rub that we brought back, our spring. These are the floral lace rub-ons. I'm going to show you how to use these tonight. We've had so many questions on how to use them, how to get them to look really, really great. So the spring floral, or not spring floral, what's what I'm looking for? The floral lace rub-ons are back in stock. You receive 2 sheets as well as the popsicle stick to rub them on. I wouldn't suggest using the popsicle stick. They just come from our manufacturer. But you will get both of these sheets and the popsicle stick completely free with a purchase of $25 or more. And that includes sales stuff. Doesn't matter what you buy. If it's $25, you will get it. And also, we get this question a lot. If it's digital, you will receive this. You just have to pay shipping for it. That's all. Okay? Yes, it has all 4, Jerry. And when that's going out, that's actually going out in an email. I think tomorrow is when we have the passport email going out to kind of give some announcements about it. So I think there's only 12 passport spots left, so grab them while you can. Okay. And then our promo for the week is we brought back the New Day stamp, die, and stencil bundle, okay? But it's on a super promo price. So you receive with it, let me pull all this. They're already prepped and ready to go. You receive the New Day stamp, which I'm hoping you can see here. I'll zoom in for you. And of course, this is at promo pricing. We're going to do a weekly promo every week with our previous products, just so we can, reduce some of them because we have lots of new stuff on the way. So this is the New Day stamp. It comes with 2 beautiful wreaths and 4 sentiments like "You make me smile," "Hello, my friend," "Today's a new day," and "Today we celebrate." Also, you will receive this stencil with it as well. So this fits on top of both of these wreaths. And our inspiration team is actually going to be receiving this set if they don't already have it. So you're going to see lots of different things you can do with it. So that is the stencil. And then also you receive the full die set. It comes in a little bag like this, but you receive the full die set that fits. Let's see. Fits like this. Fits like this. And then you have your little sentiment pieces as well. Okay. See that? Okay, so you get all of this. You will receive all of this for, are you ready? $25. Okay, but the cool thing about that is, I love that price point because if you buy this for $25, you get this for free. So you get all of this for $25. I mean, come on. Even if you already have it, get yourself a second set or give it to a friend. I mean, this would be a great, Mother's Day gift, a great birthday gift. I mean, $25. $25 for this whole thing. So you get the rub-ons, you get the rub-ons automatically because, it's part of the 25, and then you get the whole die set, the stamp, and the stencil for $25. So you would just have to put this into your cart, and it's called New Day. So if you look up New Day, and I'm sure, I don't know who's manning the links tonight, but they'll put up a link here for you of the New Day bundle. You get the stamp, the dies, the stencil, and the rub-ons automatically for $25. Oh, take me on a walk. It's nice outside. I'm actually excited to go home and do garbage. I bet you they're probably getting the link right now. Getting the link for you right now. If not, I can grab it. It's the New Day. It's called New Day bundle, I believe, and it comes with the stamp, the die, and the stencil. Okay, there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, so you will receive. Oh, it's flying over there. All of this for $25. That's nutso, if you ask me. All right, and then because of course I had to design something for the release today because I cannot. There was something that was released at the same time of this that has since been retired, but since it's been retired, oh, thank you so much. But since it's been retired, I had to bring it out a new way. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna be playing around with these things tonight. I have designed something called the New Day, not New Day, Inky Florals Duofoils. Inky Florals Duofoils. So these panels were something that were available before. Hello, it's Scrap Happy Annie. These were available before with there was not a promo, but it was a pack that you could get, and they flew. When I tell you that people were buying 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of them, it was wild. I mean, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, but it was wild. So, it was just wild. And so I decided to bring them back in a different form. And so you now have the duofoil sheets. So, duofoil sheets, a lot of you have asked what they are. The first sheet that does not have any of the black printing on it, that is just your standard card panel. So you would just cut this out, and that's how you would use it. The duofoil, so you're going to see it has some black on it, and this black, you can see it's kind of vintage and it's kind of worn. It's like that on purpose because when you go ahead and you foil, it's still going to have full coverage, but if you don't foil, you still get that really beautiful vintage look. So I'm going to show you exactly. Oh my goodness, I dropped my foils. It's too heavy. I'm going to need to get a bigger binder. I'm going to have to get a bigger binder. So I'm going to show you exactly. It exploded. Do you see that? I'm going to put these in here for right now. And then I'm going to buy a bigger binder this weekend. I have to put that on my to-do list. Okay, so I want to show you how this works. Has anybody, by a show of hands, used the duofoils before? That's okay. I think it works. I think it should work. Has anyone, by a show of hands, used the duofoils before? Anyone? We're going to do our fuse this way so that everybody can see it. I'm going to take my ruler. Ow. Put it there. Okay. So the way the duofoils work is first and foremost, I'm going to find a foil that I want to use. I want it to be one that's a little not as crazy busy, because the busier it is when you're using like a busy background, the more difficult it's going to be to see. But if you have a larger surface area like these butterflies, you can use that and you'll be just fine. So let's see. So I definitely want to use, so I'm going to use the purple sketch. Is this purple sketch or purple static? Hold on. Purple sketch for these butterflies. I think I'm also going to use that for the beautiful, beautiful lace here. And then as for, as for these two, I think I'm going to use, this is called the Sunset. And don't worry, we will still carry Decofoil, because I have a line of products with Decofoil, so we will still carry that. So let me go ahead and get this all put away. I need to get, like I said, a much larger binder, but I'm so appreciative of Natalia for putting that together for me. Okay. Oh, the pizza box. You're welcome. That was probably me that packed it, because I was doing a lot of pizza boxes. All right, so, whoops, I'm going to need, oh no, I could probably do it with this, yeah. So let's go ahead, and now first I need to trim these down. Now remember, these are, then duofoils are going to be the way to go. So a duofoil, just by the sheer makeup of them, it is a foilable panel that also has a pre-printed pattern on it. So what's really cool about that, I mean, in my opinion, what's really cool about that is that when you foil them, they are going to take on that foil, but you still have that beautiful background. So for me, and most of you that have followed me for a while, you know that all of my cards, I need to have like an aha moment. I need to have an aha moment of, you know, when someone gets my project, I need for them, or gets my card, I like for them to say, how the heck did he do that? That's my favorite, is being able for them, for when they get it, for them to be like, now wait a second. Now wait a second, how did he do that? All right, let me use my rotary trimmer. And I love that I can do that right on my glass mat. There's some glue that, residue that was there, and I was like, why is it stopping? All right, so let me grab, so remember, you're gonna grab your little transfer sheet. Mine is real sparkly. And I'm gonna go ahead and you wanna place this in right up against your edge. Okay, I have a foiling class coming next month, so I'm really excited to do some foiling with all of you. All right, so then you just send that through. And for our next one, this should fit right over top. Yep, it sure does. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. And then we're going to make 4 kind of quick and easy little cards from it all. Because foiling is a real quick way to make things look like $1,000,000 without doing much. First piece through. Let's give it a second to cool. Again, you want to butt it up and then place your foil where it needs to be. Okay, oh, we need to bring this over just a little bit. See how it's the butterfly is out a little bit there. There we go. Okay, now make sure everything is... You don't want your foil to be exposed to the rollers. I mean, I don't know that it's going to do much to it, but you just want to be careful. Be mindful. Okay. So that is... So, okay, so again, you are going to have now this really incredible, really, really incredible little piece once it's all done. Okay. Are you ready? Well, let's do all of them. Let's do all of them. Oh, well, yeah, that is one that you won't. Hello, Pamela. That is one that won't probably never come back. That's a good one. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this one out here now. Okay, we're going to let them cool completely. Now we're going to go in, so I can cut this down. We're going to go in. Okay. And this one might, and I'm hoping it doesn't get funky, but it might get a little funky because of this, how this is folded, but we might be okay. Okay, and then for our last one, this one's a little funky as well. This, I've had this foil for a very long time, because, I mean, I've been foiling for a very long time. I hope I said hi, Pamela. Did I say hi? I hope so. Okay, put this off to the side, that off to the side. And remember, these are brand new. This is a brand new item. Okay, again, pull this off. I think it did pretty well. So we gotta let it cool. And this one is just, look at how pretty. So you'll see where the black is? That's where you will be able to foil. Now, you don't have to, if you don't want to. That black will stay on there and look really vintage and cool with or without the foil. But this is something I developed, actually. I don't even know what made me think to do this, but I was like, I need this. Oh, good, Jill. That spring box is very fun. We're going to do a summer one, too. And then it'll be time for us to do the Halloween and Christmas one. So we will actually have 6 of them a year. Okay. Let this cool for a second, because it definitely needs a second, because it is hot. There we go. And then that's going to be it for that. So let's go ahead and put our fuse to the side. Okay. There we are. And let's go ahead and we're going to go in order here. From the first one to the last one. Let's see. Okay, first one. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Hold on. Let me zoom in, because it doesn't work unless you zoom in. We're doing our best right now to do them out as fast as we can. Look at that. Are you kidding? And then what I suggest doing is I suggest going ahead. Aren't they beautiful? My mom was just saying that today too, actually. We're going to trim these down to 4 by 5 1/4. So that is the sizing that they were meant to be. That's the size they were meant to be with how they were designed. So there's a little bit of an offset on each one with the foiling, but look at that. I mean, every time. Okay, so there's number one. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? We already got one done. Already got one done. Wait till you see what we have for y'all next month. And there's some exclusives next month that you can only get here. Okay, ready? These are the butterflies. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Every time. It just gets better and better. And I accidentally shifted that a little bit. That's okay. Just adds a little extra sparkle. I mean, are you kidding? And we're gonna be very simple with these, but we're gonna do some cool. You'll see. I have big plans. I have big plans for tonight, my friends. You know me, big plans. So, 5 1/4. Then we're gonna do a little bit off of each end for this. But yeah, these are brand new, available now. Okay, so now we have 4 by 5 1/4. So these are our first two. I mean, so fun. Okay. Yeah, I know the sketch are my favorite too. So let's see. Was this the one? What's this one? Oh, this is the last one. But we'll do this one first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Wait a second. Okay, so every time. I mean, if this doesn't take your breath away. So see, when it's not turned, you can just see but when it hits the light, your recipient is going to be like, who are you? How did you do this? What is this witchcraft? So again, 5 1/4. Oopsies, 5 1/4 by 4. I mean, I know that I'm a little dramatic. I get it. But every time. It's every time. It just gets better. Every time you foil, it gets better. There we go. And now let's do our last one, which is going to be it's going to be kind of just a sketch. So you can see here where the foil went, and look. You can use the reverse. We actually have some blank sheets. They're toner sheets that you can use it on. I don't think that I have any here. Let me look. No, I don't believe I have any here, but you can use the reverse on a toner sheet. But we do have something very special coming soon that you'll see very soon that you can use them on. I can't tell you yet, but it's coming soon. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4, and look at that. So we've already done the background for you, right? The background's completed, so you don't have to worry about the backgrounds. They're already done. See that? I mean, look how cool that is. I just think that's the coolest thing. I think I'll always think that's the coolest thing. Okay, and now we're going to use these to make some stuff, right? Yes, Jerry, I got your email. I didn't get a chance to send anything back to you yet, but yes, you will see them very, very soon. Very, very soon, my friend. Okay, so we're going to start with the butterfly one. So, for the butterfly one, I do want to utilize some of the rub-ons, okay? And I'm thinking, because I really want this to be very mixed media-esque, because you know me, I love my mixed media, I'm going to take one of the beautiful, beautiful, so see these beautiful, and these are also repeated on this one. So, you know, I utilize the same design style for both of them, so you could use them either way. So I'm going to show you how you can use this and how you can do this over top of an already existing artwork. Okay. So the cool thing about rub-ons is you can cut them apart. Okay. Cut them apart. And I'm just going to place this one right across just so it's, let's see the hair. Does that look pretty? Nope, it's a little crooked. I think that should be good. Okay. And I'm just going to place it like so. All right, so see how that goes down there perfectly on the side. And then I'm going to take one of our little wreaths. Because again, this is all about kind of layering, okay? And I'm going to place that right there, okay? So see how we just have two different pieces? And then we're going to actually use one of the sentiments from the stamp set, okay? But what I'm going to show you, and this is a very important thing to remember, is this, you want to put this through your die cut machine. Now, you can, if you want to, I don't suggest it, but if you want to, you can run this through, or you can use the popsicle stick, but you are going to get a very, very rough impression. And that's because these, you need even pressure. You really do. You need some pressure. And the colored ones, the thing that's cool about the colored ones, and we're going to use that on our next one, is they have a white overlay. So see the white? So it can go over top of a color, and I'll show you what that means in the next one. So let's go ahead and we're going to send this through. And all we need is pressure. Oops, hold on. Oh my goodness, I almost made a big oopsie whoopsie. Before you do this, because we want to protect our foil, use your little sheet from in between and place that down first. It's your hot tip for the day. Okay, so we'll send this through. And I'll usually send it through like once and then pull it back through because it doesn't hurt anything, right? All right. So now we can put this to the side. And we will grab this. Oh no, it shifted. That's okay. I kind of like it there. And we don't have a choice at this point. It shifted. It did its own thing. So now you can see we still have our foil. It's still beautiful, but now watch. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. See how that perfectly peels? And it's beautiful. Okay, and then we'll do the center one. No residue. Well, a little residue from it. See how that messed up because it went underneath of it? That's the only reason that messed up. But see how now it gives you kind of a stamped look to it? I mean, how cool is that? I think that's super, super cool. Really, really cool. Okay, and then all we're going to do is behind here, I want to use, so Retro Flowers, this paper pad has really been speaking to me this month. I've really been having a good time with it. And I think for the background, we are just simply going to use just this plain, or no, let's do the pink. I feel like the pink is giving us a little oomph. Okay, so we'll cut down this pink one to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we're going to add a sentiment, and our first project is done. How simple and easy was that? Okay. Grab our glue. A huge thank you to everyone that's ordering this bundle. I think you're really going to love it. Okay, place it just like this. We have our perfect little background now. Okay, place that on top for now. And now we're going to grab our stamp set. And stamp out. I think we're going to use the Today is a New Day. It's one of my favorite sentiments. But I'm actually going to stamp them all out at once. Oh, and the dies, I should have mentioned this. The dies also work with the rub-ons. So you have your rub-on like this. Now it's going to only work with the plain rub-ons, not the ones with the flowers on them, obviously. But if you have your dies, which I launched somewhere across the room, these fit onto, see? So you can cut these out too. Just a fun fact when you're getting, because you're going to get these as part of your deal. All right, let me grab my Misty. Grab these stamps. We'll grab a little piece of scrap. And we'll just stamp out all of our stamped images. Or our sentiments. And remember, this bundle tonight, you get it's $25. You get the stamp, the die, and the stencil. Okay? And with that, you are going to receive the rub-on transfers completely free. And I think the really cool part, honestly, is that you can make, so many cards with these products. But if you also pick up the Inky Florals duo foils, you will also, look how good that is, you will also be able to, move that out of the way, you'll also be able to make 8 additional cards just with those panels, right? All right, so let's go ahead and die cut these out really quick while we've got the die cut machine out. I mean, we are going to be using it again, but I figure while we got everything out, might as well, right? Line her up there, okay. Hello, my friend. Let's move that down just a little bit, shall we? Oh, and then tomorrow we have live packing. And boy, do we have a lot of stuff to live pack. I cannot wait. I'll be the packer. I'll be helping Jess. Tomorrow. Okay. Well, somehow I keep on shifting it a little bit. I think it'll be fine though. Yes, and again, spending the $25 can be on anything. It does not have to be on it does not have to be on this bundle that we're talking about. You can get whatever. The bundle just gives you all the other things that goes with the rub-ons you're getting for free. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Okay. So we've got our sentiments now. Okay, so hello, my friend. Or no, we were going to do Today is a New Day, right? I think so. And this would be great just to, do all sorts of little things. And I think I might actually end up using, I don't know. We'll see here. We'll see. So I think we're going to do Today is a new day. See that right there? Oh my goodness. This makes it so easy. So let's grab a card base. Some adhesive tape runner. Place that like so. Trim down our little foil pieces. Oopsies, not foil pieces. Foam pieces. It's getting warm in here. I don't know why the heat turned on. What in tarnation? Hold on. I was trying not to use my stabby tool, but I got you. There we go. And there we go. Today is a new day. And we've added, and I kind of like how that got messed up because of this one. Card number 1. Simple. Easy. So simple. So simple. Okay. Card number 2. We're going to make this one even simpler. Okay. So, because we have all this beautiful shine and shimmer that matches this now, see how that all shines together. We're going to use a die from, I can't remember when this die came out, but we're going to trim off a portion of this so we can have just a tiny little bit of, or not a tiny bit, but quite a bit of that. Let's see here. Get all those pieces out of there. Some of that beautiful glitter to pull through. Yeah, sometimes they're easier than others, but my goodness. So we're going to come down about 3/4 of the way, okay? And this is a die. This is coming back. This is one that was voted to come back. It is one of our lace trim dies. Okay. It's coming back. Don't you worry. Place that like so. We're going to run this through. It's one of my favorites. It came as a set, if you guys remember. But it does these really cool, oh, and it worked perfectly. It does these really cool edges. So do you see how easy that was? And it created this edge. It's like a, oopsies. This beautiful, you can see the opposite side doesn't really do much, but it created a beautiful edge. See that there? Okay. And that edge is just absolutely perfect. Now, hold on one second. Talk amongst yourselves, because there's a die that I forgot to grab. Here it is. That I want to use to add a little bit of foliage to this sentiment. So this is the Cup of Sunshine. And I'm going to use a couple dies from it. think that's good. Now let's do this one too. Because why not? And what we're going to do, let me show you here. And the Cup of Sunshine is on sale right now. It is a part of the retirement. We're going to cut these flowers out of this very bold paper. And again, this is the secondary pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place these in areas that I think will pick up the most color that I'm going to like. I'll do this over in this, and then over in this area. Okay. And all we're doing is creating some florals to put behind our center, because we're going to use the all you really need is just a very small piece of tape to hold these on. Okay. And we're making a whole bunch of cards in no time at all, right? And we really have not used anything other than one item that launched today and the promo. Yeah, I think there's, the thing is that I say to everyone whenever I'm talking about SVGs and things like that, is that there is really a place for both. So, elaborate edges. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny, whom keeps track of everything, all of our products on the website, she has a master list. A master list of things. All right. Oh, that one didn't. We'll just use one of them because that one did not cut all the way through, and that's okay. All right. Cup of Sunshine has a lot of dies. So we are going to pull these apart. Get our, as that flies across the room. Where did that go? Has that ever happened to you? You have a die that flies across the room? There it is. I know, the master spreadsheet, I think the master spreadsheet goes back pretty far, if I remember. Let's try not to have to use my stabby tool again, but here we are. Okay. Got to get the stabby tool out to get our florals. This was part of Create Your Own Ending. The 1 year. I just love the way they look with this paper in the background, because it really looks like you went and did all sorts of blending and you didn't do any of that. And I think we're going to do You Make Me Smile. So let's start getting the assembly together here. We move these florals, move that panel. Grab our confetti cannon glitter. This has been a bestseller now, 2 weeks in a row. And I promise, if you have not used it yet, you are going to love it. It cuts like a dream. It cuts like a dream. It's super thick and rich, and it just looks good. It really does. So let's go ahead and let's add some glue to our backer piece. And you want to be kind of liberal with this glue because, again, it is a very heavy duty, very, very heavy duty glitter. Uh-oh. How did I cut that wrong? That's okay. A little room on the top of the bottom, and I don't know how I must not have been paying attention, but that's all right. It's not going to hurt anything. We'll just pretend we meant to do that, right? Okay, let me grab my Share Handmade Kindness to set on top of here for a moment, and now we're going to prepare this little piece here. So we're going to do the Hello My Friend. So let's grab our florals, and we're just going to place them. Okay, we're just going to place them on top of here. Just in a really kind of cool little pitter-pattering. Because we're creating kind of like a little arrangement. That we're going to put our sentiment in front of. And again, just get inky and have some fun. You know, place your florals. When the recipient gets this, they'll be able to see how pretty all those florals are down at the bottom. They almost look tropical, which I think is really cool. Let's grab the Hello My Friend. That will ground everything there. There's a lot going on, so magnetize it for a second. Remember, this glue is going to give you plenty of time. Or not plenty of time. It's gonna grab it pretty quickly. What about crystals for the center of the florals? Ooh, listen, you're speaking my language, my love. You're speaking my language. Yes, yes, yes. We have new crystals coming too. All right, we're all down already. Let's grab our glue and let's do a couple little. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 6 of those. There was some glue left over on there. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm gonna put my crystals back because I don't think I'm gonna use them again. But you never know. Oops. And then we're going to take this, and this is a Christopher Allen card, if I've ever seen one. If I have ever seen one, I'm going to flip this over, just be very careful. Let's trim our foam pieces down here. I'm going to be very careful because they're going to grab pretty quick, but okay, Sandy. Well, we're working on it. Are you ready? So then this just goes right on like so. And the recipient's going to be like, now wait a darn minute. Look how you can see the edges still there. Woo-wee. Now that's a card you give someone you love. That right there is a card that you give someone you love. Right? Camera's having a hard time picking it up because it's so bling-tastic. That's beautiful. Now, you could also do this edge with just, like, you could put a piece of black behind it and, you know, do a little, let me show you what I mean. put just a little piece of black, which I mean I could still technically do because this is not glued down. So see, put a little strip of black back there, so you can still see. See what I'm saying? Let's do that. Why not? We're just going to cut a piece at 1/2 inch by 4 1/4. No, 5 1/4. And then we're just going to tuck that behind there. Give me 1 second. Put my paper away because I have been doing a lot better at putting things away in my studio. I'm trying to be respectful of the incredible team that I have here, producer that just recently cleaned it all up for me. We're going to want to be pretty liberal with the glue here, because it's going to need to get into all of those nooks and crannies. Yeah, it's very much a... So I'm going to fold these up just a little bit, because we can push them back down, or we can even go in with some glue. Position it. Hold on. We should have done this beforehand, but luckily, with just a little bit of surgery. There we go. So now you can still see that beautiful edge, and I would probably glue this down. But see how now, you don't have to. I mean, it's kind of looks like fabric, but see how that just kind of accentuates a little bit more. Let's go ahead and put the Cherahime kind of on top of that so it could glue itself for a second. All right, and now we're on to card numero trace. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do a little bit of blending. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of blending, and we're going to use another die from the archives, which I don't know. It might still be available. It might not. Hold on. I know you can't hear me. If somebody's saying you can't hear me, I know. Bear with me. Thought I had everything I needed. Turns out I didn't. Found it. Okay. Found my other dyes I wanted to use. All right. So I can't remember the name of this frame. We have to get all the pieces out of it. Yeah, I like it more like that. I do. All right. 2 more. Oh my goodness, I just got my magic powder tool all over the place. Slob kebab. All right. See if we can't get these other pieces out of here really quick. I mean, most of the pieces. The problem is I probably used this die about 100 times. And with that, because I've used it about 100 times, There's a lot of paper stuck in it, but that's okay. So let's go ahead, and now we're going to grab some of the Brutus Monroe blending brushes. These are actually from the Christopher Allen Signature Collection. You can see, you can tell if it's something from my Signature Collection because of the handles, if it has my signature on it, and it's a Signature Collection. That's how you know it's from the Signature Collection. So now we're going to take some of the Simon Hurley inks. I'm going to start with Clear Skies, and we're just going to color in our florals. So you'll see just blend, blend, blend. And the Simon Hurley inks work exceptionally well with the Brutus Monroe Perfect Blend paper, which is what these are printed on. So you're just going to blend, and it's going to have a little bit of relief. See how it's adding color? And we're keeping with the blue because we don't want it to be too harsh of a change. I mean, if you want, you can get a little crazy with it, but and again, if you're using these blending brushes from the Christopher Allen Signature stuff, makes it really easy to blend. Now we're going to use, whoopsie doozy, some 100%, whoa my goodness, I almost flew across the room. Some 100% juice, which is a newer color. And dab off first, and we're just going to hit the edges. And the idea is you don't need it to be perfect. You want it to go off the edges a little bit, because we want it to look like one of those kind of funky avant-garde paintings. So go outside of the line a little bit. And I know this is going to be kind of scary to most of you because you're not used to going outside the line and being funky, but most of you are because you've been with me for a while, so you know the funkiness that happens. And then we're going to go in with our paper towel. And this is going to remove some of the color, and it's going to brighten the foil. So see how when we go over that, our foil comes back to life. Isn't that cool? It's going to seem darker on camera than it is in real life. Okay, and then we're going to take our little frame. And this again, I can't remember what this particular one is from. This was another monthly one, I believe. Hi, Nikki. I'm going to run this through. We're almost done. Wow. We still have another one to do. Hold on. I peeled that up when I didn't want to. There we go. Should be good now. Okay. We're going to run this through. Isn't it gorgeous? Then when you peel this out, you'll see how beautiful the edges are. See how pretty that is? And then all we need for this one is literally a sentiment. Because there's a lot of beautiful art on here, and we don't want to mess with that. I mean, in my opinion. But I think because we have the tulips, we'll use, nope, I lied. We're just going to use a piece of standard black. At 4 by 5 1/4. See how that mats on there? Oh, good, Nikki. You'll have to post pictures when you're done. Grab our card base. Lace layers. Ooh, that's over a year old. I forgot about that one. Okay. Pop our next layer on. Oh. Hold on. I can see 2 spots that are going to give me trouble. Two little areas that didn't pop all the way out. No big deal. Okay. Oh, good. That was always my favorite thing to do when I had a craft room at home. I think I'm going to start working on that craft room at home again soon. Okay. Now we're just going to place this down here in the bottom, and that's all it needs. Set that on there. Give it a second to whirl. All right. Our last and final card. My goodness, 4 cards tonight. Can you believe it? What a fun night. I still have a really large studio. So I usually craft here. I'm very fortunate I have a really big studio down here. So I craft down here mostly, but I do want to start working on my at-home studio again. That's my goal. Because I miss crafting with you guys at home. Because I could literally just like walk into my creative space at home and just go live. Remember when I used to do that back in the day, like almost every night? Almost every single night I was live with you guys. I miss that. I do. I do. Okay. So for this next one, we're going to do one of my absolute favorite techniques ever. And this was a technique that was conceived by Miss Christina Warner, a good buddy of mine, my Lego buddy. She conceived this one year for our class. Okay, so we're going to use the rub-on, but we're going to kind of cut it apart. So the smile is going to be kind of off-centered here, but we're going to place the pieces back in, but we're going to pop them up. And then the You Make Me is going to go right here, but we're going to cut off that one piece. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I'm going to grab my scissors. Wrong scissors, Christopher Allen. I keep forgetting to put the thingy back, the little guard back on them. Only $6? Now's the time. Now is the time. Okay, so keep the smile. Keep that in your little bag with things. But we're going to take the You Make Me. We're just going to put it up here at the top there. So see that there? Now you could use, you know, your little bone folder or whatever you have, and you can, you know, burnish it down, and it will work with a lot of pressure. But again, I implore you, grab your die cut machine. Okay. Put it on the toughest setting, the hardest setting. Pop your little safety piece on there. And run it through. It's going to save you a lot of stress and heartache of trying to press really hard. Yeah, the smile cutting die is a part of the retirement sale. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Perfect. Love it. Okay, and then we're going to take the smile die. I think actually, instead of replacing the pieces, I might do some beautiful glitter stock behind it. Let's see if I have any. Yep, we do. This one purple that I love, and I can never remember the name of it. But I think we'll put that behind it. What do you think? Okay. Run this through and then we'll be done. Done with our cards for tonight, of course. Oh. It's when I walk away, Shannon. Sorry, it's when I walk away from the mic. I apologize. It should just be when I walk away. Oh, I love that. All right, so see how the smile. Oops. Oh my goodness. Just pops right out. Look at that. Catastrophe. That's okay. That is okay. Now, you want to keep the smile pieces because look at how cool that will look on another card because it's already like pre-foiled. See the bottom? I just think that's so cool. All right. That really pulled my paper, but that's okay. Sugar plum, that's it. Thank you. Right, this should be dry now. Yay, okay. Sugar plum, that's it. Okay, so let's trim this down. Let's put this away first. Smile die is one that I use quite often. So we'll do 5 1/4 because we don't want to waste it. 5 1/4 by let's do 4 inches. Nope, let's do 3.5 inches. We could probably get away with less than that, but for today, that's what we're going with. So let me grab some glue. And I'm gonna have to figure out something. to put in that little oopsie whoopsie spot. It'll probably end up being a flower. There we go. Actually, I think our other card is dry enough yet. Let's pop that on there and see what we can't put. Oh, I know. What if we... Haha! I have an idea. And when I ran that through, I messed that up. I should have done that beforehand, but that's okay. Again, we want that kind of grungy, funky look. No one will even be able to tell the difference. Yeah, Sugar Plum is a very pretty one. It's got that kind of fun hue to it. I don't know where I had a whole bunch of craft sticks in here that I was using for these. And again, you can run this through if you want. I don't care if it kind of has a little bit of a... Oh no. I probably am going to have to run it through. Yep, one moment. Because it's already... What I just realized was it's already a little messed up because of the... I'm going to put a piece of paper over top of it to protect it, though. It's a little wonky because of the paper already being ripped. I kind of forgot that. What's going to happen is, that it's going to really need to try to stick. Yes, so we used to have scissors back in the day, and our manufacturer no longer manufactures them. So we've been trying for many, many years to get them back, and hopefully we'll be able to get them back at some point soon. But yes, we did have Christopher Allen scissors. And I cherish them, and I have like 75 sets of them because they're super sharp. They used to be Gina K's favorite, and then she couldn't use them anymore because nobody could get them. But yeah, they're really good. All right, so let's see if that fixed anything. Oh yeah, perfect. I mean, it's still a little wonky up here, but we'll survive. I mean, maybe I can use a little bit of this Altenew raw umber ink. See if we can't save the day a little bit here. Am I out of brushes? What tarnation? Let's see. I mean, that definitely didn't fix it. Definitely didn't hurt it, but I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is at this point. But I mean, I still love it. And I mean, if you didn't know that was not part of the background, you wouldn't know it wasn't part of the background. So we're going to run with it. All right, so we'll go ahead and place this on the front here. Right, so it was really cool because they used to come with a different cap. So you would get two of them. And it came with a red cap too. I think we still have one in the archive somewhere here at Brutus Monroe. I know that there's a set in a frame upstairs that will soon be down here. But it was really, really cool because The red cap meant you put the red cap on your pair that you didn't want people using for anything but like fabric or specialty ribbon and stuff like that. So your red capped pair, which I don't think I have. Do I have a red cap pair? I think they're all white. This piece came off. It was really cool. Nope, I don't have a red cap pair, but this piece came off. And you could switch it out with the red cap to let people know not to use those scissors on anything except for, and I have, a million pairs, because again, they are, nope, this is a white cap too. My absolute favorite scissors ever. So hopefully we can get the back at some point. Okay, so there's that guy. Let's go ahead and pop the share handmade kindness on the top of there. My goodness, say that 3 times fast. And let's take a look at our other ones we made tonight. Woo! We made 4 cards tonight. And boy, were they simple. And I sure had, I had a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun? I had so much fun. We have, is this a red pair? I'm seeing pairs across the room. Nope, this is a white pair too. We found a case of them not that long ago, and they went on like a flash grab. So, all right, those are the 4 cards for this evening. I certainly had a lot of fun. You can see we have some bling on these. It's just really cool. So, grab your rub-ons for while supplies last. We have thousands of them, but because we brought them back. Grab your rub-ons. Also, again, for $25, so this is what's left of my rub-ons. For $25, you will get the stamp, die, and stencil bundle. Stamp, die, and stencil bundle. So you'll get, let me move this out of the way. You'll get the stamp, which is right here. It's missing its sentiments, but you'll be able to see them actually probably easier without that. So you'll get the stamp. Yeah, you can see them much better. Stamp. You will get the dies, 5 dies. And the stencil for $25. And then, since you're spending $25, because of the promo deal, you will get the rub-ons that we brought back completely free. Okay? That's just the promo. That's what's going on right now. I think it's a great promo. Grab them. Well, you can. Let me put my dies back in here because these dies I did not use. I used my dies. So I want to make sure that whomever gets this die bundle... Oh, no, you won't get this die bundle because I used the stamp. So that's... But again, don't worry. We have tons of them. So, all right. So that is everything I have for you all tonight. I have to get home to feed a miniature pincher and also take out some trash and get ready for tomorrow's really exciting live packing. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. What the heck happened to my camera? My word. Something went wild. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Make sure to create something every single day, whether it is simply a card for someone that makes you smile, or